Try again. Okay, it seems I have sound now. All right, there seems to be something wrong with my brand new phone with the sound, but I seem to have sound now, so I'm hoping that you can hear me. Hey Sarah, take 2. Hoping this time around it's better than the last time. All right, so what I'm talking about today is the fact that it's all in the details when it comes to branding and making sure that your brand looks nice and slick and you have brand consistency throughout everything. I'm just going to post the link to my free training underneath, and then I'm going to get on with it. Okay. So one of the things that I talk to the women about in my community is about their branding and the way that how their logo shows up. So we're very, very lucky now that within, we now have access to things like Canva. So I remember back in the day when I was first in business and I needed to create graphics, it was a very expensive exercise and we didn't have a lot of control over anything. And I know since then we've had Photoshop and stuff like that, but Canva's amazing. We can use it for pretty much everything now. And I'm not sure if you know this or not, but one of the things that you can do in Canva is make sure that your color code is exactly matched to your logo. So if you don't have this yet and you can get in touch with the people that designed your logo, make sure that you ask for the color codes and the font codes so that you have everything there to make sure that your brand is consistent. So when you go into Canva, for example, and you're wanting to create a graphic that is the same color as your logo, we don't just want to get near enough because someone like me, I pick up the details when things aren't bang on pretty quickly. So you can use your color code, type it in there, and then whatever color comes up will be the exact same color as your logo. And again, making sure the fonts are the same, or at least they're as consistent or as close to it as you can get. The font in The Art of Kicking Ass Elegantly logo is Helvetica. And we can only, unless you use the paid one, I think, it's Helvetic-ish in Canva. And I use that because it's pretty close. You can't really pick that there's any difference. But just making sure that, to make sure that everything looks professional and really slick, and to make sure that you have that brand consistency going through, make sure you always use your color codes. Things like Vimeo videos, if you want to do video training and then embed it on your website, or if you want it to be on a sales page or something like that, you can actually go into the embed settings and put those same color codes in there so that when your video plays, the band across the bottom is in your brand colors. It's those sorts of attention to details that make the difference between a brand looking really professional and consistent across the board and to something not being quite right. So when you see people come forward with a logo, for example, and then they're using all different bits and pieces and trying to match the colors and it's not quite right, it just doesn't have the same edge as a really polished brand. So those are 2 little tips that can help you to make sure that that's really taken care of, and that you have an exact same color as your logo all through everything so that it all ties together. So when you're creating your Facebook banners or any social media banners through Canva, you can then make sure, as I say, if you're putting those color codes in, that everything's exactly the way that it's supposed to be, and you will have consistency all the way across the board. Anyway, that's it for today. Oh, on Friday, I'm running a free training that is all about how to create a brand that gets attention. So the link is above the video right now, so you can click on that. And if you're not in the community that I have there to set up these live trainings, you can click on that link. That'll take you there. And then on Friday, I'm going to be running a whole hour's training on how to create a brand that gets noticed. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.